Hello everyone, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racy, and I'm going to be giving the messages for you today. For those of you who are new to me and the channel, please be aware I have no filter, and I do not sugarcoat my messages. So if that is not your thing, or you have children around, or you just don't appreciate that kind of a message, I am always very respectful of that, and I'm giving you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, we are going to be getting right into the message.
This is for Leo and those with significant Leo placements in their chart. So if you know what house that Leo rules and what's in there, this might give you some specific insights into a very specific area of your life, okay? So, that said, Leo, we start off with your milestone card, and we've got the High Priestess. And I was particularly drawn to the circle part of her crown here, her headdress here. And I'm feeling as if, and I'm going to get into reasons why in a minute when I get into the cards, but I feel like even though you may be perceived as, we'll say the Antichrist for humor's sake, because it's so dramatic. If someone were to view you like the epitome of evil, right, the Antichrist, ungrateful, rotten, blah, 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 right, all that shit. If someone were to look at you like you were the worst person ever, I think you know better. Like, this was written. Like, this was karmically written for us to go through because you needed to heal. You know what I mean? It's almost like you needed to heal. Sorry you look at me like I'm an asshole. You know what I mean? It's like, you owed this debt, right? You owed this karmic debt. You had this lesson. And it's almost like, I think you know it. I think you know it, Leo, to be completely fair. I think you knew that there was a karmic lesson there, and you're pointing to it, and it's almost like you're in alignment, though. Like, you're in touch with your divinity, your inner spirit. And as we get into the cards, because the High Priestess is extremely intuitive. It's like, you know someone had it coming, or that something was coming, like, you know. Or that you knew you were going to be vilified in advance, like, whatever it was. Like, you already knew. People hate when a big heart goes, right? You already knew. And I feel like with the Hanged Man in the reverse, clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Sage, which is the Hierophant, when the Hanged Man popped up like that, it looked like the bat was dancing. And I got that song in my head. It was like, this is the rhythm of the night, oh yeah. You know, like that song is like a bat dancing in the night, like you're a creature of the night just dancing in the dark, right? There's another song for you, right, by Dev and... oh, I forget their name. You know what I mean, but it's Dancing in the Dark. And I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like you're this creature of the dark, just dancing in it. Dancing in the shadow. Because if you're dancing in the shadow, then technically you are the light, right? Then technically you are the light. So with the Ace of Swords and the Sage card, I think the truth is what you're doing is rewriting your script, right? You're rewriting your karma, you're rewriting your Akashic history, and maybe old soulmates that you were connected with before be like, no, we paid this debt. This debt's done. I don't know you anymore, and I'm like dancing my way out of the cycle. Right? It's like the truth is setting me free. I have a different vision that's in alignment, right? Body, mind, and soul. I'm seeing a different path, and I feel like you're dancing right into it. I feel like you're dancing right into it. You're cutting away whatever the anchor is. Because as soon as you free your swords, it's like this anchor drops. And I think the anchor is anxiety. The mental prison, whatever it is you're having anxiety about. Especially depending on what house Leo rules in your chart. Whatever you're having anxiety about in your mind. I think you're over it. And I think you're just manifesting, right? I think intuitively you know you're manifesting. If something's not right or you're being perceived a certain way, I feel like you already know that you're kind of holding true to your actual integrity, though. You feel me? Like you're holding on to your integrity. Other people might be vilifying you. You're manifesting some beautiful healing shit, right? Because Piscean energy with the Hanged Man and the High Priestess, it's a very deeply healing energy. The intuition is a very deeply healing energy. And I feel like you following it, you're choosing to move blindly ahead, right? To cut the cord with your anchor and release the mental prison that consumes it, right? That keeps it there. With that, we have the Three of Cups, which is an abundance or a reunion kind of energy, and the Four of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Whatever this bliss state, this abundance state is that comes after, like once you cut the anchor, it's like whatever love energy that opened up for yourself, it starts to manifest. The Three of Cups is an abundance, play with the universe kind of energy. And the Four of Pentacles, the way I got it, because the Four of Pentacles is typically like a holding on too tight card, I got more of the feeling of you have more than enough to go around. You're not confused, right? With the Seven of Cups in the reverse, you're not confused. You knew exactly what was going on and what was manifesting. You intuitively knew on a very deep level that the truth was going to rewrite the script. And so you chose to cut out the mental prison, whatever was giving you anxiety. And the bliss state immediately follows with more than enough love to go around. You've got it. Like you're not confused at all. You had a big, bold vision. You had a big, bold vision. Queen bee of this shit kind of vision. Whatever this was, you had a real sweet vision, right? That circle of light. You have a real sweet vision that you went after it. And you knew you were dancing in the dark. You didn't know what was going to happen. You were dancing in the unknown with the truth. You were dancing in the unknown with your intuitive truth and chose to sever whatever was giving you a fucking headache. And everything immediately followed. The abundance, the bliss, the gratitude, the doors open, more than enough, not being confused, the clarity, right? Your big, bold vision turns out. And I think that not only do I feel like you're remembering gratitude, I think that you're holding gratitude for your ability to make the choice that you did, whatever this intuitive, get vilified thing was. And I feel like you're just fully appreciating the invaluable lesson that life presented for you. To actually see and witness how you can honor yourself, your deep intuition that's never wrong, right? You honored yourself and how you feel and what feels good and let the mental prisons go, and it opened wide up. And so the spirit said, hey, see how that works? See how it works when you trust your intuition, even if you feel like you're dancing in the dark and you're in the unknown and you don't know what the fuck is happening? All you knew was it cut off whatever was giving you a headache. What was causing you mental stress? All you knew was you had to cut the mental stress out. You couldn't take it anymore. That's all you knew. So you're trusting in full faith and you're manifesting some shit, and it's nothing but happiness that comes from it. Nothing but surplus that comes from it. And I feel like the gratitude you had for yourself, that you could trust yourself at the beginning, just becomes more. It becomes more. Remember why you do what you do and where those resonations come from your higher. And when you trust them, everything follows. Everything follows. Yeah. Hell yeah, Leo. This is great. Like, other people might not understand what you're doing, but they're going through the healing, and you know that what you're doing is putting them through the healing, and the healing is happening, and by the time they're all done healing, you're going to witness it. Spirit said, good job, thank you, they needed that. Now you can enjoy plenty. Right now you can enjoy plenty because the time needed to be had. And so once you cut off all that extra energy that you were expending for your stresses, now you have a surplus for yourself, and that's what you can find gratitude for, because that's what's going to create more later. So I hope this finds you in divine time and helps you out. If you want more from me, all of my information is in the description box below. Divine Rebel Racy is signing off. Remember always to love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Bye, guys.